I definitely come from a fatherless home. My mom played the role of mother and daddy. My older sister was the one that raised us. I was 10 years old when I was molested. It was about a good friend of the family that my mom trusted. And at times, he would invite himself into a room once my sister was already asleep, and he would begin to make me molest him and do things that my age I shouldn't even know anything about, first of all, but I was the victim. And I acted out a lot, and my family can understand why I was the one that's always so bad and so this and so that, and always gave mom trouble and always did this and always did that. But I was hiding behind what was being done to me. I didn't have other way to express it. And my oldest sister walked in one day on it happening. And from there, we went to my mom with it, and she still didn't believe it. And I just felt like, why me? Why not such and such and such and such? They in the room too. Why didn't you wake them up and do it to them? Why me? You know, and just my mom not believing. I didn't love her any less. I just couldn't understand that. Why you're not believing this? You think I'm gonna make all of this up? In my 20s, I was raped. We had someone that we called a clique that we all hung out with. I got involved with one of the guys, and we did more like phone sex, more so than actual sex. And one day he invited me over, and I went. And when I got invited over, that's when he raped me. I became pregnant. After the result of the rape, I became pregnant. Oh my God. What do I do? What do I do? Which way to go? No one's gonna believe me because I already had a baby. They already knew I was having sex. So once again, the molestation played back a part of that, saying, here I go again. No one's gonna believe me. My self-esteem level went all the way down. The capability of just even want to go on. The capability to just even feel like that I was a nothing in life, that I was never gonna survive everything that I went through. People not believing in me. Tonya is never gonna be nothing. Tonya will never amount to anything, ever. Oh God. That's probably one of the hardest decisions I made in life. Because I knew that how can I bring a child in an already dysfunctional family, on top of being raped, how is they gonna treat her? Would they treat her like they treated me? Or will it be worse? I didn't want to take a chance, and I felt like she needed better. You know, I didn't know how to handle it. I couldn't handle the rape, and even going through the pregnancy, my family, no one said, no support system. Everybody just said, she had that baby, she knows she gave it up, she know dang go well, she didn't get raped, so those things always. And I said, okay, what do I do? So I made a choice because I felt like that was best for her. And now I can see it was the best for her. Oh my God, my son. Yes, my son. My son was born, he wasn't born with diabetes. He was diagnosed at 9 years old. And oh my God, we had ups and downs. We had hospital visits after hospital visits. He just couldn't get it together because he couldn't accept the fact that he had diabetes. He couldn't shake it. So I lived with diabetes with him. I was the one taking it, giving him his insulin. He didn't want to do it. And I was the one checking the blood sugars. I was the one had to leave the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning and go straight to work and come back and go back and back and back. He just couldn't get it together. And there was periods of time in his life when he did. Yeah, he did. But then there was periods of times when it went right back down here. So me being the mother that I am and coming from just saying, I'm gonna let everybody see, I got through that, I'm gonna get through this, and we're gonna get through this. We here now, but we're gonna keep pushing. Even in spite of, sometimes I wonder, how can you have such low self-esteem and be so depressed the way I was? But I kept going. Because I knew that one day, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. And then coming from being raised in a church, you have that in you, and sometimes you fall back and you fall short of it. But you always remember what God promised us. When him getting sicker and sicker as years progressed, and he got to the point to where he started losing his sight first. His sight was the first thing to go. And we went from doctor to doctor to doctor. And then we had one doctor that said, I can try to help. And I told the doctor, you do what you do, and then let God do the rest. At that time, things that my life has started to do 360 degree turn. All the molestation, the rape and everything. I didn't think about those things. I started focusing on bettering myself. I empower my son, like pushed him at times when he didn't even want to be pushed. No, we're gonna keep going. We have to keep going. We have to keep, we don't care about what happened. We're gonna keep going. Then eventually his kidneys started acting up. We did get a little of his sight back, but his kidneys started acting up. Once his kidneys started acting up, he got sicker and sicker. And the last visit from the hospital, I told him, I said, hey, I'm gonna go to church. But Sunday when I get out of church, I'm gonna come and I'll bring your medicine. He said, Mom, don't bring that medicine. I'm not gonna need that medicine. I said, boy, please, I'm gonna go get that medicine. And I'm gonna bring that medicine to you. And then he died. I was in church and he had already passed away. Confidence, joyful, peaceful, more understanding, not concerned about where everybody think where I used to be, just showing everybody where I'm going, and just knowing that whatever happened in your childhood issue, your teenager years, you can come out of that. You know, you're not gonna might forget it, but during those times there was character built out of that. And to me, to say where I'm at now, I know that every little thing that I went through, I had to go to empower me to be at this point now, because God knew then that someone was going to need everything that I went through.
Perfect. And now I want a giant smile. I want it like a killer smile. There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So where I'm at now, I'm just hoping for the best. I'm just ready to share my story and empower other women to let people see every downfall is not always a downfall.
A little bit of a smile. Giant smile. Stay right there. Don't move. I'm going to move back just a little bit.
We can fail in life and still get back up and get back in the box and we can fight again.
All right. Chin this way a little bit more. More. Right there. Give me that real relaxed face. Perfect.